As of 30th June 2020, Uganda Human Rights Commission had recorded a backlog of 1,756 tribunal cases, which were yet to be heard and determined. It has also recorded 15 cases in connection to the election violence. Only with a substantive chairperson can its tribunals hear and award compensations. Article 126, Clause 2 provides that substantive justice shall be administered without undue regard to technicalities.
Our clientele come to the commission when they have human rights matters to report, but not only that, they come to the commission because they know the commission is accessible in as far as not charging them for any fees. They are seeking reparations, they are seeking for a remedy, and of course access to a remedy has to be timely. So where there's been a time lag or a delay of 1 year, it has an effect on access to justice.
The complaints keep on coming in, but we can't push them out at the rate we would like to push them out. Those going through the tribunal at a standstill. Submission of our annual report to Parliament, we have not been able because we don't have a substantive chairperson.
Tomorrow, Uganda joins the rest of the world to mark International Human Rights Day as cases of election-related violence continue to spike.
We would like all the people on the government of those who have responsibilities to ensure people's rights are observed, protected.
International Human Rights Day is jointly celebrated with Human Rights Defenders Day.
Defending the rights of defenders, this is what I do.
Human rights activists from across the country converged in Kampala to discuss a report on the attempts by the regime to torpedo voices of human rights defenders and the narrowing civic space. The report presents cogent evidence to show that in the Albertine region, human rights defenders have gone into self-censorship as a result of state harassment.
We've seen the NGO sector being under threat of deregistration and a lot of other threats. We've seen people's offices being broken into and the reports and the prosecution of these cases not coming to light. We have seen a fear, as was being reported today, by NGOs now to touch on the topics that they should be touching on. So we need to see the Human Rights Enforcement Act being more enforced so that we protect those that need to be protected.
I would like to see Parliament pass this Human Rights Defenders Bill that will attempt to operationalize Article 38 of the Constitution that gives human rights defenders the right to participate in the affairs of government with a view to influencing policy.
The Dutch ambassador to Uganda, Karen Boven, who launched the report, called for an independent probe into the recent riots sparked by the arrest of presidential candidate Robert Kyagulanyi Bobi Wine, in which over 50 people were shot dead in Kampala and other urban areas. Edward Mhumza, NTV.